Lighthouse Angel. Hello. So great to have you guys here. I went ahead and already got the overall energy for this collective reading today. I'm going to clarify it with a couple of cards and get some messages from the compass box today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. So great to have you joining us here. On this channel, we focus on taking you from zero to hero in your own life, giving you the tools and information that you need to grow and expand and come in alignment with the best version of yourself. And always keeping the divine number one here. Okay? I also want to send out so much love to my subscribers and anyone who left some comments. I truly appreciate your support for my channel. Also, don't forget to like this video if you're called to at the end here, so that videos like this can get to the people who need to hear it the most. Okay, I truly appreciate that. Now, I went ahead and pre-shuffled just to save time. I didn't pick these cards. These are the cards that came out when I shuffled, so keep that in mind. Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't force it to fit. You will know if it's for you, okay? All right. So the first card that we got is the Elephant Spirit, which is greatness. It says, love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. And when this card first came out, I was called to do research on the elephant, okay? And so I did, and it was very interesting what they symbolize and their deep meaning, okay? And this is what came up. It says, elephants represent many things. They're symbols of luck and prosperity, but they are also powerful beings that use their mighty strength to remove obstacles and negative forces. They also represent wisdom, long life, memory, and vitality. Elephants have long been considered among the most intelligent animals on earth, with brains that weigh 11 pounds and have 300 billion neurons, which are similar to human brains and functionality. Okay, and then elephants as a spirit animal. This is what I found. Elephants are powerful, wise, and protective presence that can help you better understand the world around you on a deeper, more intellectual and spiritual level. If you encounter elephants in your life, whether they pop up in your culture, at the zoo, or in your dreams, pay attention. It is thought that an elephant spirit animal introducing itself to you is a sign that you need to overcome an obstacle in your life. The astrological sign of the elephant is a Taurus, and the elephant is associated with the root chakra, charging through blockages and offering energies of protection, love, loyalty, and quiet courage. Okay? So I wanted to read that to you, but I really got this energy because love is your strength here and leadership is your path. But I feel like luck and prosperity is coming in your near future here, okay? Removing any obstacles and negative forces is what I got. Especially how I have all this luck on the table as well. It was really calling me to that. If you're a Taurus, there might be something that resonates for you in here as well. There's some sort of blockage that you need to push through, okay? But they come with wisdom and vitality and memory and a long life, okay? So that could be things that you're going to be seeing in here. And I just heard new chapter, okay? So new chapter. But I feel like this luck and prosperity is coming to you naturally, and you're going to easily achieve the success, okay? Because we also got, I am worth more than diamonds, Proverbs 31:10, okay? It's by stepping into your true value and knowing your worth. It's leading to, I just heard, an era of luck and prosperity. Okay? That you're not willing to settle for less than what you truly deserve. Okay? I'm also getting that the divine sees you as in the eyes of someone who is worth more than diamonds here. Okay? So own it, because we also have your growth scares people. Good. This is from the Sassy Spirits deck, and people are shocked by your growth as you stand in this power of knowing that you're worth more than diamonds here, and you're owning it and standing in that power. Okay? And it may be leading you to a leadership role on a new path, as love is your navigator. I'm getting that. Love is your navigator. Because as you own this worth of knowing that you're more than diamonds, right? You carry an aura, you carry a light, you carry this strength that I just heard others cannot replicate. That's what I heard. Others cannot replicate. Okay. And then we are always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you are alone in a situation, just know that you are never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. Yeah. This is about believing in something more than where you are is really what I'm getting. Okay. Like envisioning your future, but not where you're at, right? Focusing on knowing your worth and your value and your greatness here and where that's taking you, and stepping into those visions and believing in something else than what your past has defined you in. Don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only never regret not saying it. Okay. So I feel like someone is going to come in and speak their truth to you. They now can see and understand your value and that it's priceless here. And this could be their feelings of appreciation or their feelings of love. They may come in with information about a new job or a leadership position that's going to align with your vision of something that you may have been receiving messages on. I'm getting that as well, okay? Because God has a plan and a purpose for my life, and he will guide me every step of the way. Jeremiah 29:11. This is also 11:11, okay? You are worth more than diamonds, okay? You're meant for greatness. I feel like as you stand in this power, you're magnetizing limitless possibilities, is what I just heard. Limitless possibilities, okay? And God is saying, I have a plan and a purpose for your life, and he will guide you every step of the way. He is the light under your feet in your journey here. Okay? Because you are worth more than diamonds. Do not settle for less than what you are worthy and deserving of. And, remember that God is the doorkeeper, right? He opens new opportunities, new doors, and he closes them as well. Okay? To lead you to greater things. This could be a leadership role. And this is part of God's plan and his purpose for your life. And you're going to overcome any problem that you are currently facing with ease as you achieve this new level of success here. And this is all about standing in your power, standing in the power of your transformation here. Okay? And it's all about embodying your true worth here. Okay? And then we also have, out of the Sassy Spirits deck, we have, just because you're spiraling doesn't mean you're ascending. And then we have trust the process, but maybe also speed it up a bit. So you could be feeling anxiety or out of sorts because divine timing is playing in a certain situation here. That's what I'm getting with these two cards here, is that there is something meant for you that is part of God's plan and his purpose for your life. And you may feel out of sorts in waiting for it to show up. You need to get grounded. You need to find, I just heard, find peace in his presence, okay? And trust the process here, because God has a plan and a purpose, right? And if you decide to take action out of that plan and purpose, then that's your fears, worries, and insecurities driving your life. And it's going to take you on an ego-driven path versus a soul purpose path here. Okay? And when you do that, it's going to lower your worth. It's going to diminish your light, your strength. So you want to make sure that you are aligned with people, places, and opportunities that see you in the light of your worth, which is that you're more than diamonds here. Okay? And God knows this. This is why he's planning. He has a plan and a purpose for your life. He is the lamp under your feet here, and he understands your challenges. But God always shows up on time. Okay? So don't allow yourself to spiral in your fears, worries, and doubts and uncertainties. You need to trust the process. Okay? Because what is meant for you is never going to pass you by. Okay? You're meant for greatness. So I'm going to clarify this with a couple of cards. Okay. Number 42 or number 6, you deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. And I'm really getting this is that leadership role. Okay? Someone sees you that you are worth more than diamonds. This may be part of God's plan and purpose for your life. I just heard God wants you to be seen. He wants you to stand in this bright light. Okay? Being the example in others is what I'm hearing. No more hiding in the shower. Shower? Oh my gosh. Okay. No, no more allowing yourself to be hidden in the shadows, right? You're allowing yourself to be seen and known, right? Being that leader in other people's lives here. Okay. And when you do this, God is going to be with you, giving you the strength, vitality, and the purpose and the focus to easily achieve the success here, okay, on this path. Because it's meant for you, is what I just heard. It's meant for you, okay? We have number 27 or number 9. It says, Ascension flames, merge with light, ignite keys and codes. Okay, and we also have, just because you're spiraling doesn't mean you're ascending. Okay, so you could be going through an ascension. Okay, this could be a joke, just that you are going through an ascension, and you may feel all over the place, which is why you got to trust the process. Okay, but I also feel that the divine is getting ready to ignite these keys and codes within you. This could bring more of your spiritual gifts into the light, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Now, if you are going through an ascension, make sure that you stay grounded, that you get the rest. Okay? It's all about self-care as you move through this energy. I'm also getting that this is necessary. Igniting these keys and codes that are within you, that God is ready to light the flame on. is part of this leadership path. It's part of your plan and your purpose. That you are deserved to be seen and known. You may be being seen and known for these special gifts here, okay, that put you in this powerful force that can't be replicated, okay? Yeah, it may have a lot to do with how you enlighten people, getting people to see things from a higher perspective because you see the divine in everyone. So that's what we had at the bottom of the deck here, okay? Let me get some messages from the compass box here. That's how special you are to him. That's what I'm hearing. That is how special you are to him. Okay. All right, let's see what else. You don't get results by focusing on results. You get results by focusing on the actions that produce results. I'm really getting that. Don't focus on the outcome, but instead focus on the action towards the outcome. And that's where you're going to see the results here. Okay? So if you're on a path where you're focusing on the results and not just the daily action towards the result, okay, you're going to get stuck and blocked because you're looking too much into the big picture. You need to break it down into stepping stones, daily achievements, okay? And those daily achievements are the action that are over time going to produce results, okay? If you start staring at the results, then you're stuck and stagnant instead of taking action towards the results, okay? So whoever needs to hear that, where you may feel like you're being stuck, okay? In solitude, the mind gains strength and learns to lean upon itself. True strength comes from solitude, okay? Many people fear it, but that's actually where the true power comes from, is allowing yourself to embrace solitude so you can get the strength, the clarity, the focus, and the mindset. Also, it allows God to work with you and get clarity on the plan and purpose he has for your life here. Okay? Also, I feel like if you've been in a season of solitude, it has been preparing you upon this next journey that you're getting ready to walk in. Like this leadership role, I feel like God has been preparing your mindset, making you find strength within yourself, within your focus, and the power within is what I'm hearing, okay? We have the 10 of Cups. Yeah. This is emotional fulfillment. This is like being emotionally fulfilled. It's like having all your wishes come true here when it comes to your true joy and happiness. Someone may be bringing in this 10 of Cups. This could be love, but this could also be a job that's really going to fill all these cups when it comes to your passions and your purpose here. Okay? Because you hold this power. This person may see you that you're worth more than diamonds, okay? And they're bringing their 10 cups, okay? Because we have, on the 10 of Cups here, we have a couple and 2 kids here. So take that if that resonates for you. But they may see you as their wish fulfillment, okay? Cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Okay, first thing I saw on this is these hot air balloons. Now, if you saw my reading yesterday, we were talking about how there was a card. It said, seeing the bigger picture, and it had hot air balloons on it. Okay. You're elevating above these anxieties. Okay. You need to give them to the divine. Okay. Leaning on him and allow yourself to elevate above these anxieties. Okay. And I got that from this. Just because you're spiraling, I really got anxiety with this. Okay. It's just divine timing in a situation that is, I just heard, upon its arrival is what I just heard. It's upon its arrival. Okay. Which is why you need to not sit in your anxieties. I just heard it's situational. Okay. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. Okay. And this is all about focusing your vision in the future here. You know, that's what I got with this card here. You know, I said, it's like envisioning where you're going in this new situation, allowing yourself to believe in something else, something more. Okay. Maybe you keep thinking or rereading the last chapter, thinking it's going to be like the new one here. When you're ready to start something new here, you need to really check your thoughts and your beliefs and what you're thinking, okay? And make sure you're checking them and that they're aligned with this new chapter. Because if you're rereading the last one, that could be the very thing that's causing you anxiety, causing you to focus on results instead of producing action. Okay, you need to stand in that power, right? And really embrace the new. Choose happiness. Yeah, don't choose your anxieties. You need to choose happiness. You need to choose your 10 of Cups here because you're meant for great things here. I feel like the divine is saying, I don't want you to focus on results. I want you to focus on action. Okay? And don't let yourself get caught up in the anxieties of, well, what if I fail? Or what if it doesn't work? Or what if, right? Because God has your back. Because he has a plan and purpose for your life. He knows exactly where you are. But you need to focus on the vision for the future and not rereading the past one. Okay, and choosing your happiness here and choosing a path where you are honored like this priceless diamond that you are here. Okay, don't settle or descend into situations, opportunities, and with people who are not in aligned or see you in that value. Okay. Grow through what you go through. Yeah, whatever you're going through right now, you're meant to grow through it. Okay? God knows exactly where you are. You're meant to learn something where he currently has you planted. Okay? And you're meant to look at it, evaluate it, see the truth of it, see where you may have went wrong. Okay? And choose to turn that into a powerful informational tool that allows you to rise and expand above it. Okay? And then the divine will meet you and support your path to help you elevate above it is really what I'm getting. Okay? All right. So I've got one more thing. Yes, it's the change jar. Okay. So let's see. What quote do we want off the jar here? I'm being called to this right here. Actually, all of this. It's, you are loved, okay? Celebrate being yourself and do what makes you happy. You are loved, celebrated, be yourself, and do what makes you happy, okay? That's really what I'm getting, okay? And that could be this 10 of Cups coming in. They may come in and say you are loved, and maybe they want to celebrate you, that you are now stepping in your true self here. and allowing yourself to do what makes you happy. Okay? All right. Oh, we have 4. Don't give up. I believe in you. Right? I feel like this is the divine coming in saying, don't give up. I believe in you. Okay, this also could be this person that's coming in with this 10 of Cups or sees you as their 10 of Cups, who sees you as someone who's worth more than diamonds. Okay, they may come in and say, don't give up. I believe in you. Okay. So don't give up on yourself. Don't allow your anxieties, worries, or fears, or focusing on the results to stop your momentum forward here. Today is a good day. Yeah. Today is a good day. Always expect good things to happen. You know, make that a daily mantra. Expecting good things to happen. Always do the responsible thing. Okay. Maybe this is what you feel like you're always doing, the responsible thing, and not investing in your soul's calling here. I'm also getting with this is just make sure you're taking the responsible actions in your life is what I'm getting, okay? But always remember that God has a plan and purpose for your life. Now, and I say this is that there is no wrong decision in life, okay? There is no wrong decision, because whatever decision you make, right or wrong, God is going to turn it for your greater good. Okay, so let's say you realize, well, maybe I made a wrong decision, okay? He's going to turn that into a powerful tool in your life, okay? Part of the process is what you do with it. Do you become a victim or turn it into power? But if you turn it into power, it becomes something that's impactful in part of your transformation and growth and evolution of who you are. So it's never a bad decision. View your challenges as opportunities to grow. Okay. Yeah. This is about growing through your challenges, growing through what you go through here. I'm also getting with this is that this opportunity or opportunities that are coming in are going to allow you to see a new view, that you will overcome any challenges that you're facing right now. Okay? But make sure that whatever opportunity that you step in, that it's aligned with your true value and your worth, and that you're not settling or descending your value. Okay, right? Chasing money, chasing the ego's validation, right? Making sure that you're aligned with your soul's calling and where the divine is guiding you here. Okay? All right, so let me get a couple cards to close it up. I am limitless. Yeah, you are limitless. Like I said, I feel like the gifts that you carry cannot be replicated. Okay? God made you this priceless gift. I feel like someone's coming in to really love you the way you deserve as well. It says, there is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. Yeah. As you understand both godly and earthly things, you understand that you are limitless and your potential is limitless. Okay? Especially when you align with God's plan and purpose for your life. Okay? When you take your hands off the steering wheel and no longer chasing the ego for comfort, because your ego is going to want to find comfort in these challenges, but instead letting your soul guide you here. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 33. This is a master teacher number here. Okay, so this could be what you don't see, that you're going to be expanding into some sort of leadership role or being some sort of spiritual coach. Okay, because it also says, expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. Okay, and this could be why the divine is putting you through another ascension process, because the purpose and plan he has for your life, you're going to need to have these heightened abilities, is what I'm getting. Okay, and it's going to put you in this limitless energy here, and zeros represent new beginnings. Okay, I am open to healthy, meaningful connections. Yeah, this is what you're magnetizing into your life now. Okay, is healthy, meaningful connections that are now aligned with your power and your worth, and people seeing you in that light. Okay, I choose rest when I need it. Yeah, this is for your ascension, okay, and healing, okay, that the divine is doing you, preparing you for this new path, this new divine purpose that may put you in some kind of leadership role. I honor my needs without guilt. Yeah. You're no longer allowing yourself to be manipulated by guilt or, having to fill everyone else's cup except for your own, and putting yourself into a deficit, which causes a breakdown in your own life. You're no longer willing to do that. You're now honoring your needs without guilt. I protect my peace fiercely. Yeah. Because God has shown you the true value of peace and what that really represents, but also the true experience of the peace that he offers. And that's why you are protecting it fiercely and honoring your needs without guilt. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have, I allow myself to be seen and known. You deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. Okay, that's double confirmation. And you may keep yourself hidden. You need to allow yourself to be seen and known here. Okay? Because you are worthy to be seen for your talents, is what I'm hearing. Okay? So let me get you a sunflower. Number 53, or number 8, it says, I follow my heart boldly and fiercely. This is about chasing your happiness, honoring your needs without guilt, knowing your worth and your value, okay? And that you are going to follow God's plan and his purpose for your life, boldly and fearlessly here, okay? Allowing yourself to be seen and known for who you truly are, this beautiful, priceless diamond, okay? That's worthy of wish fulfillment when it comes to love, when it comes to love for yourself, when it comes to the love of your career. It's like having it all when it comes to having your cups filled. And as you do this, as you follow your heart boldly and fearlessly, it's leading to your 10 of Cups. It's leading you to all these powerful gifts, standing in your power, knowing your worth, right? Knowing the power of your mind and your strength. And because God has been preparing you for this, now you're ready to go into some sort of leadership role that's going to allow yourself to be seen and known. And you're ready for this, okay? So don't give up, okay? Someone may come in and say, don't give up, I believe in you. But I feel like in a very short period of time, you're going to see your challenges in a new view, and that you are going to be able to grow above them with these new opportunities, okay? So follow your heart and step in that fearless energy, okay? And whatever you're going through right now, you're growing through it, whether you believe it or not. but it's all part of God's bigger plan. Okay? That's the message I have for you today. I hope it's resonating for you. I hope it's given you clarity on how to get unstuck and move forward. Please, if you resonated with this reading or you really enjoyed it, please don't forget to like or subscribe to the channel. I truly, truly appreciate it. It really helps videos like this get to the people who need to hear it the most. But until next time, get ready, don't give up, and start writing your new chapter, right? Seeing that new vision of greatness for yourself. No longer rewriting the past. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.